Hey y'all, it's Lindsey, and I filmed a recipe video for you the other day, and the intro for some reason went wonky. I made for you some Copycat PF Chang chicken lettuce wraps, and these things are so good, so easy. And my intention behind this was it's kind of one of those quick, easy appetizers you can put together to take to a football game or tailgate or to any of these fall gatherings that we've got coming up. And as a trim healthy mama, you know that having on-plan options for yourself is very, very important. And at a lot of these things, they tend to cross fuels, which, you know, with energizing fuels versus satisfying fuels. And more often than not, there are off-plan items. But these lettuce wraps, whenever you modify some of the ingredients to be trim healthy mama friendly, really make for a great choice to bring. The Copycat recipe that I'm using will be linked in the description. It is not THM friendly, it's not keto friendly, it's got sugar in it from the hoisin sauce and from the sweet chili something or other. And I'm just modifying it so that it does fit trim healthy mama, or if you're a keto follower, it fits in the low carb realm as well. And in order to make this friendly for us who are sugar-free, I am going to be showing you a homemade version of hoisin sauce. I will also be sure to link that recipe in the description box below. All right, here we go. Let's start off making this hoisin sauce. I will be sure to link the recipe that I'm using in the description box. That recipe does use PB2, which has sugar in it, so definitely choose a peanut flour or a peanut powder that does not have sugar. Set that to the side and let's get started on the actual guts to these chicken wraps. Now with this particular recipe, I will also link it in the description box, but I decided to add in some baby Bella mushrooms because I did not want to add in the entire quantity of water chestnuts because I don't particularly care for them. So I figured that by substituting out a little bit of the mushrooms for the water chestnuts, I would still get about the same volume. And also it calls for a sweet chili sauce, which I completely omitted from my mixture because of the sugar content. And the whole time that I am making the chicken mixture, I'm letting that hoisin sauce just kind of not simmer, but just kind of keep warm on the back burner there. And as you can see, I do not measure much. The recipe did call for fresh ginger, which I did not have any this week, so I just used powdered ginger. And I also realized that I forgot the onions, so I just used some dried minced onions, and it worked out great. And there are those water chestnuts. Next up, let's get that butter lettuce washed up. I really like the ones that are still like attached to their root balls because it just makes them stay fresher longer, I think. And I love to wash and dry lettuces with my flour sack towels because they get dry really quickly. It's very simple. And now it's time to get this appetizer plated up so we can take it somewhere. And as you can see here, I'm kind of playing around with how to arrange these lettuce leaves on here. I don't think there's ever a perfect way, but it's kind of fun just to see which way works best. This recipe did not have any kind of dipping sauce to eat it with, and so I decided to just let it ride the way it was. I felt like it didn't really need a dipping sauce, but if you do, you can certainly find one on the Pinterest. And then you take a lettuce leaf and a couple of scoops of mixture and you're good to go. All right, these are ready to go. I am ready to taste test. It's perfect. And with that homemade hoisin sauce, whenever you just taste the hoisin sauce itself, it's a little bit spicy just because of that, well, I put more than just a teaspoon of sriracha, but with that in there and then you mix it with everything else, it's really not that spicy. I mean, like there's a tiny hint of like mild heat, but it's not like anything serious. So those are delicious. That is a super easy way to have an appetizer that's THM friendly. You're getting some greens in. And if you don't have that butter lettuce, romaine totally works. That's all I have for y'all today. I hope that you give this recipe a try. It's delicious. It's even perfect just as a meal if you're wanting to just keep it real simple. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.